It was nice. It was nice. Very good games, new teams that they will play their first Champions League edition, and then with this new format, and then I think it can be really exciting because the last season it was really good with the first trophy of PSG, and then so already excited for this season, and we'll see how it will be. Hello everybody, hope that you're fine. I'm good. I'm good. Welcome for this new video, and then today is a special video because not the review, but of a game, but we talk about the draw of the Uefa Champions League 2025, 2026, and then what it will be. And then also, if you like this content, please can you like and subscribe because you're helping the channel, and then you are giving us a lot of strength for more videos to come on the channel. So yes, can we start? And then I think today we kick off with the about the champions who are PSG, and then is a very good group. And you see the teams that PSG will face, and then so for PSG there is Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Atalanta, Leverkusen, Tottenham, Sporting Lisboa, Newcastle, and then Athletic Club. And I think this one is the toughest of every groups for PSG, the champions. And yes, I'm really excited for the game against Bayern Munich, or mostly also against Barcelona, and also it will be the second part of PSG against Tottenham. They will meet again after their game during the Super Cup were won by PSG, and then also a game against Newcastle. I'm really excited for that game, and then against Bayern Munich, it will be they will receive Bayern, and then Tottenham also they receive, and Newcastle they receive. So it will be just at against Barcelona they will play away. So I really want to see those games. I would have been really excited if it was the Leverkusen of last season, but this new Leverkusen is completely different, and then so it can be a very good surprise, because it's a very good team, even if I said it's fairly different. But for PSG, I'm really excited for the game against Barcelona because we almost got that game in the maybe probably in the final, and then that wasn't the case. So I think it will be really interesting with the way Yamal and then all the players, Dembele, Rafinha. So it's gonna be really interesting, and then I think it will be a very good game. It will be a very good game. Last season, as I said, we're not able to get that game, and then we'll see how it is. How it is, and then against Bayern Munich, also excited to see how it can be Harry Kane against PSG, and they met each other last season, but it was in the league phase in the beginning, and then it was Bayern Munich who got advantage over PSG, and so it was different. So now we'll see how it will be, and it can be good. It can be good. Also, the game against Newcastle, yes, but I think it's the toughest of every groups for this draw of the Champions League. So yes, I think so. Let's move on. Now it will be about Real Madrid, and then for Real Madrid they got Manchester City, Liverpool, Juventus, Benfica, Olympique Marseille, Olympiacos, Monaco, and then the new one, Kairat Almaty. And once again for Real Madrid we got we got two games that we got already in the past. Real Madrid against Manchester City. Last season it was against Liverpool, and also their play against Juventus just a few months ago. It was in the FIFA Club World Cup, and then I think it has been a long time against Marseille. I think the last time it was in 29 with Cristiano Ronaldo. I think yes, I think it was 2009. Yes, that was really interesting. I remember from Monaco, but it's gonna be interesting. Last season they got Reims. No, it was Brest. Yes, one of our love teams last season in the Champions League for the among the French team, and then this season to be Marseille and then Monaco, and then they received both of them. So for Real Madrid, I said it will be exciting against the Manchester City, Liverpool, and then Juventus, and then we would like to see, and then they'll play again against Liverpool at Anfield, and then because as I remember last season, it was a defeat at Anfield with a penalty missed by Kylian Mbappe, So yes, I'm excited. I'm really excited for this game. I said it's one of the biggest game that we really like to see, and then it will be the case also for Real Madrid. I said also for Liverpool. I said the last season they were out against PSG, so I think this season they would like to show good things, probably to win that trophy. Like when you have seen also in the window, they were really active with a lot of players that they bought. So we like to see. And then for Real Madrid with the few new signings, so it's gonna be interesting because Real Madrid has every year, that is a team they can be there at the end of the season with by winning the trophy. So we cannot put Real Madrid away, and then we'll see if they can be maybe do different like last season because last season it wasn't good enough. Yes, we have to say that for Real Madrid, and then I think that this season they will try to do better than they did last season. So now let's talk about Manchester City. And for Manchester City, the picks are Borussia Dortmund, Real Madrid, Leverkusen, Villarreal, Napoli, Bodo Glimt. I think this one also their first edition. Galatasaray and then Monaco. So for Manchester City, the best game and then to be against Real Madrid, but also it can be a very good game against Borussia Dortmund because they will play at Etihad Stadium against Borussia Dortmund. The same as well against Bayer Leverkusen. But I'm really excited against Napoli. If you put the game against Real Madrid, it's also the game against Napoli that I really like to see. And even against Galatasaray can be really exciting with Osimhen and Mauro Icardi. It can be really a game that can steal the show, and then can be really a trick game for Manchester City. Mm, so I think it's a very good group for Manchester City, and then also a little bit the same as Real Madrid. Last season it wasn't good enough for them in the content, and even if they ended the Premier League in such a good way, but the season wasn't good, and also in the Champions League they were moving through a lot of trouble. And also remember it was Real Madrid who kicked out Manchester City, so I think they would like in such a way of a revenge against against Real Madrid because I think that game Kylian Mbappe ended with a hat trick. If it wasn't a double, it was a hat trick. So tell me in the comment section, guys, if Kylian Mbappe ended that game against City, if it was an hat trick or a double. So very good group for Manchester City, and then I said we'll be excited to watch those games against Real Madrid and also against Napoli. So let's talk about Liverpool right now. So for Liverpool, they picked out Real Madrid, Inter Milan, Atletico Madrid, Frankfurt, PSV, PSV, not PSG, PSV, Marseille, Karabag, and then Galatasaray. Some for Liverpool, as of course, against Real Madrid. That's the game that we'll wait, and then we'll be excited to watch at Anfield, and also the game against the finalist of the former Champions League final, Inter, after their huge defeat in the final against PSG. They will play against Liverpool. I think that game can be really exciting. And then also the game against Atletico Madrid. And also we still remember that game in the stoppage time where Alvaro Morata gave the victory to Atletico Madrid at Anfield. So I think that game also it's an historic and then a very good confrontation. So I'm excited also for that game for Liverpool against Atletico Madrid. So I think it's the three games, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Liverpool, Inter, Liverpool, Atletico Madrid is gonna be exciting, and also the same against Galatasaray. Yes, I really want to see that game. It can be really interesting, and I think with goals, and then yes, we can just be happy for such type of games, and then we love it, and then yes, I'll be here, we'll be there for those games. So let's talk about Chelsea now. Chelsea, so the opponent of Chelsea, they are Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Benfica, Atalanta, Ajax, Napoli, Pafos, also the new team for this season of the Champions League and also Carabao. So for Chelsea, the exciting game it will be against Barcelona, of course, Bayern Munich, and Napoli. Napoli. Even against Benfica and Atalanta can be really exciting, but I think the three games against Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and then Napoli does the must watch. That's the must watch. And then this historical rivalry between Chelsea and Barcelona is gonna be exciting, and also at Stamford Bridge, we still remember everything that happened with Andres Iniesta and the rest. Didier Drogba at Stamford Bridge, so it's an amazing game, Chelsea against Barcelona, and then we would like to see it, and also Chelsea against Bayern Munich. This one to be at Allianz Arena, and then excited for that game. And also against Napoli, it will be at this Estadio Diego Armando Maradona, and then in Italy, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. As I said, this Napoli, it's really exciting. The champions of Serie A, with McTominay, Kevin De Bruyne, and then so as I said, it can be just a very good game. It can be a very good game, and then I would like to see this game and then how it will be, and then yes, just that I'm excited for them. And as I said, for Chelsea is very good. We have very good draw. Yes, so that's it. And then also I think we'll end with Barcelona. No, and then we'll talk about Arsenal. So now let's talk about Barcelona. And then for Barcelona, they are Paris Saint-Germain, Chelsea, Frankfurt, Club Brugge, Olympiacos, Slava Piara, Copenhagen, and then Newcastle United. This one also it's really interesting for Barcelona. It's gonna be tough for them, and then but I think the game against PSG, Chelsea, and then Newcastle are the big games, and I think it's really affordable for Barcelona. As I said, they ended last season in the semi-final. They were just a few minutes to reach the final, but they missed it. But I think this season they will try to do better than last season. It was a very good surprise for Barcelona at such level last season, and then it was really exciting what they were able to show. Um, in the Champions League, and then we'll be really excited to watch it will be like the game against PSG. I think everybody is waiting for this game, and then it will be at home. We still don't know where this game will be played. If it will be at Camp Nou, if it will be at Montjuic, we don't know. So we'll see how it will be for Barcelona. We know that against Chelsea to be at Stamford Bridge, and I think it's gonna be really interesting. And also, I'm also really rating the game against Newcastle at St James Park. I think the noise, the excitement over it is gonna be on fire. It's gonna be on fire, and I think that Barcelona will be ready because in that stadium, it's something. It's something else. And then if you're not ready mentally, then I think you'll be drawn there. Then you'll sink. So we'll see how it will be for Barcelona against Newcastle. So it's really exciting. Really, really, really exciting. And then, as I was just saying, that we'll end with this video because it's already long. So we end with Arsenal. In the pick of Arsenal, they are Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, Atletico Madrid, Club Brugge, Olympiacos, Slavia Prague, Almaty, and an Athletic Club. So for Arsenal, also the semi-finalist like Barcelona last season, and then I think that the draw also is really interesting. The game, the most watched game, it will be against Bayern Munich. Like they made they have played last season, I think so. Yes, yes, they have played last season with the victory of Arsenal over Bayern Munich. They will meet again, and then this one it will be against Inter Milan and Atletico Madrid. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. They got two Spanish team with Athletic Club. It's gonna be interesting. Well, it's Athletic Club of Nico Williams. We were the player that Arsenal they are trying to get, but they were not able to do that. And then in return, they got Eberechi Eze, and then I think that is very good for Arsenal. So we'll see how it will be. How it will be this game against Athletic Club. But I think also for Arsenal, they can do well. They can do it and move on to the next stage of this Champions League. But it's really interesting. There is a very good big games coming ahead. I said why. It's why this league phase is really exciting with this new format, with a lot of big games, and then it's really interesting. So we are just excited. We are just excited to watch when it will start. I think it will be in September or October. I don't remember, but I think it is September. In September, after the international break, we'll get the beginning of the kickoff for a few games, and I think it's gonna be exciting for this new season of the Champions League. So, for the draft, I said it was really interesting, and as I said, the tough league phase, if I got to say, is for PSG, but for the rest, it's really affordable with like two or maybe three big team, and then for the rest, they can do the rest and to move on. So I think that's all. That's what I really wanted to see and ensure with it, and then to see how I was excited. So tell me, guys, in the comment section if there is any draw that you are really excited about, and then which team are you waiting for to watch this new season of the Champions League. So yeah, guys, that's what I wanted to share with you. So like, subscribe if you love this content, and then see you for the next videos on the channel. Thank you, guys. God bless. Bye.